Lisa recently set Los Angeles on fire with a move nobody saw coming. The streets outside luxury hotels and quiet private venues suddenly turned electric when whispers spread. She was spotted in the city just days before the 2025 Emmy Awards. But here's where it gets even more shocking: she wasn't alone. Cameras caught a glimpse of Frédéric Arnault, the CEO of l'Europe and one of the sharpest minds in the global luxury empire, right by her side. Two worlds, K-pop royalty and high fashion power, colliding in the same frame and not by accident. Something was unfolding in Los Angeles, something that hinted at more than just an award show appearance. Question now is, what are Lisa and Frédéric really plotting together, and why here, why now, just as the Emmys dominate the cultural spotlight? Think about the timing. The Emmy Awards aren't just about television. They're a stage for influence, reputation, and positioning in global media. And Lisa, who recently shocked fans with her Emmy nomination for choreography while simultaneously being snubbed for her White Lotus acting debut, suddenly appears in Los Angeles with a man who has mastered the art of narrative control in the luxury industry. That's not coincidence, it's strategy. Frédéric Arnault doesn't move without a plan, and Lisa doesn't step into public without intention. Put them together and you've got a cocktail of power, suspense, and cultural disruption. Now let's slow down and picture the scene. Quiet Los Angeles afternoon, paparazzi stationed discreetly outside a flagship luxury hotel. Lisa emerges, dressed with her usual precision, a mix of effortless casual and unmistakable brand statement. Not far behind, Frédéric Arnault, sharp in tailored attire, exuding the aura of a man who knows eyes are on him yet acts as if nothing can rattle his composure. Cinematic, like a frame from a movie where the audience knows the characters are about to rewrite the script of their industries. Fans caught a glimpse, and in minutes, hashtags went viral. Was this a personal outing, or the beginning of a public chess game played under the golden California sun? The answer lies in the psychology of timing. Los Angeles, days before the Emmys, isn't just about red carpets. It's about power players gathering, making moves in backrooms, preparing the stories that will dominate headlines. For Lisa BLACKPINK, this is her moment to bridge music, acting, and now recognition on a global television stage. For Frédéric, this is a laboratory to test how far luxury influence can stretch when tethered to entertainment. Because luxury isn't just about clothes, it's about context. A handbag means one thing on a shelf, and another entirely when tied to an Emmy nominee whose name trends in every corner of the internet. And here's where it gets even juicier. Fans have long speculated that Frédéric Arnault plays a larger role in Lisa's career trajectory than what's been said publicly. Some see him as the quiet strategist behind her sudden elevation into Hollywood circles. After all, the Emmys don't just recognize talent, they reward influence, visibility, and cultural pull. And who better to amplify that pull than the man who grew up in the Arnault dynasty, where empire building is a family tradition? The whispers say he might have opened doors, whispered into ears, leveraged networks. True, Lisa's presence in Los Angeles before the Emmys isn't just about attending, it's about reshaping how global audiences perceive her. But let's take this a step further. Imagine the conversation between them as they sit in a private lounge overlooking the city. Lisa, balancing the dual pressure of artistic authenticity and global scrutiny, and Frédéric, calculating how every move she makes can ripple across markets, from Seoul to Paris to Wall Street. It's not hard to see the outlines of a bigger game plan. Because for Frédéric Arnault, Lisa manoban isn't just an artist, she's an ecosystem. Her performances move merchandise, her outfits redefine fashion weeks, her presence repositions entire brands. And for Lisa, aligning with Arnault isn't about surrendering power, it's about accessing levers that few entertainers ever touch. Here's where we hit the cliffhanger that changes everything. What if their Los Angeles meeting wasn't about the Emmy Awards at all? What if this city this week is just the stage for announcing or quietly testing the launch of something bigger? A co-created project that blurs the line between luxury fashion and global entertainment. A capsule collection revealed not on a runway but through a performance. A media experiment that fuses music videos with luxury campaigns. The kind of collaboration that could make the Emmy spotlight look small by comparison. that's true, then everything we've seen so far is just the trailer for the real premiere. Pause and think about the business lesson hidden here. In luxury and entertainment, timing is everything. Brands that thrive don't just release products, they release stories at the exact moment the world is most eager to listen. Lisa BLACKPINK showing up in Los Angeles ahead of the Emmys isn't just presence, it's anticipation. She's letting the world build theories, fill in blanks, and in doing so, she's creating emotional investment. This is marketing psychology at its sharpest. When people believe they are discovering meaning on their own, their attachment to the story multiplies. Arnaut knows this. Lisa executes it naturally. Together, they weaponize it. It's also a lesson in entrepreneurship. Notice how Lisa's Emmy trajectory mirrors the journey of a disruptive startup. At first, she's overlooked for the main prize, the acting nomination. Yet she still secures a foothold through choreography, a smaller category but one that positions her inside the door. Entrepreneurs do the same. They enter a market through side doors, niches that incumbents ignore, and from there they scale. Now picture Arnaut with his empire experience recognizing this play. He doesn't just see Lisa as a nominee. He sees her as proof of concept, a model of how cultural influence can be scaled like a billion-dollar brand. And don't forget the humor hidden in this spectacle. Fans online joke that the Los Angeles air must be different because suddenly Lisa's every step looked like a campaign, and Frédéric Arnault's every glance felt like a press release. It's playful, but beneath the jokes lies truth. Both of them know that perception is currency. One walk through Los Angeles can generate more global buzz than a multi-million-dollar ad campaign. And the paparazzi photos? They're not accidents, they're free marketing. As the Emmy Awards draw closer, the tension only grows. Will Lisa attend as just a nominee, or will she step onto that stage with an announcement that flips the industry narrative? Will Frédéric Arnault stay in the shadows as the supportive strategist, or will he allow his presence in Los Angeles to signal something larger? And most importantly, are we watching a love story, a business strategy, or both? Which brings us back to the shocking opening scene. Lisa recently appearing in Los Angeles alongside Frédéric Arnault wasn't just a coincidence. It was a spark, a visual trigger designed to ignite speculation, headlines, and anticipation. And the brilliance of it all is that the world still doesn't know the full truth. That's the power of suspense, the very fuel of luxury and entertainment. So here's the takeaway. What we just witnessed isn't about paparazzi photos or red carpet predictions. It's about the collision of influence. Lisa, the idol who transcends borders, and Frédéric Arnault, the strategist who builds empires, stepping into Los Angeles as though the city itself were a chessboard. And the Emmys? They may just be the first move in a game that could redefine how culture, fashion, and entertainment intertwine. Don't look away now, because this story is only heating up. If Lisa Manoban and Frédéric Arnault are truly preparing for something bigger than the Emmy Awards, the next chapter could change everything we thought we knew about celebrity power. And when it drops, you'll want to be the first to know. So subscribe, share, and replay this moment while the clues are still unfolding, because history in the making doesn't wait for anyone.